rise here and tell you what is appearing to me, I'm sorry I'm interviewing. What is appearing to all of us is that the reason why Biden is having to make so many clarifications is because he speaks the truth in the morning. He speaks the truth in the morning. He admits that we are training troops, we are involved in the war, we are directly participating in the war. And in the afternoon, he's given cheat sheets by his press secretary to go and deny these things. I mean, the White House spokesperson admitted training troops on the ground. Senior, that White House, there are reports of the CIA training Ukrainian troops.
It has never been a big secret anyway.
So American involvement is very much in focus. Senior, yes, Senior.
Okay, why don't we focus on
how to discuss what Biden...
Senior, please, Senior's turn. Senior's turn. Dr. Lada, Senior's turn.
See, as a journalist, I would like to discuss what Joe Biden says or doesn't say, but there are all the reasons for US to be interested in this conflict, to continue and just get prolonged. And the reasons are very simple. One is political. US wants Russia to be... See, Russia has become too big, too uncomfortable for the West. And since 2014 and even a bit earlier, the West was doing everything to reduce its might, economically, politically. So that's one part. Second, with all the sanctions that US and European Union has placed on Russia, US is winning. Defense, oil and gas, see how US is now insisting on selling its arms or oil and gas to India and, prevents India from buying from Russia. So there are all the economical and political reasons for US to keep this conflict going and going. With the Joe Biden statements or without,
yes,
even if the president changes in US, I see the approach to Ukrainian conflict may not change.
And this is, I agree.
Dr. Jonah, it's not us. Yes, Dr. Lada. Yes, Dr. Lada. You wanted to respond.
Yes. I agree with the partial statements of the colleague in St. Petersburg. And this is one of the reasons why I call again, pay attention. We had the Doha conference 2 days ago, and Qatar this is a world that we live in together. And keeping this like East, West, and Russia and America, come on, guys, we're living on one planet and we can talk about neutrality, but how do you define neutrality? Ukraine was neutral in 2014 when Russia attacked Ukraine. So how are we going to deal with this as intellectuals, as wise people, and unite to show our children and grandchildren that we learned lessons from World War I and II? That's the question. And what is neutrality? When good men do nothing, this is not being neutral, is it?
Who are the good men you're referring to there who are doing nothing?
I think everybody here on this panel has a really big, deep desire to have peace and cooperation.
No, I mean, this is all very good, Dr. Lada, but this is all very good. But Dr. Jonah Blank will admit that the Azov battalion was trained by America. There are US volunteers in it. America's role is undeniable. America must admit. Dr. Jonah Blank, you must admit now.
I'm not sure what you're asking me to admit. The U.S. says the U.S. supports its NATO allies.
Direct American
Ukraine
involvement
is not a NATO ally. The U.S. has provided a variety of support to Ukraine. It is not fighting within Ukraine. This all is relatively straightforward.
That is only technical, Dr. Jonah. That is only and primarily a technical answer to my question.